All right, so I made a post of my new Drainvac Turbo, and somebody had said, can you make a video of the unboxing, or they couldn't wait to see the unboxing. So I figured I would do my best and try and comply with that. I already opened the box and took it out of the box just to kind of see size-wise the comparison of this unit. I'm thinking it's a larger diameter than the OVO, just by looking at the two. I have my OVO mounted over here, which I have a designated outlet for it. And mind you, what you see up there, the relief valve, is not intended to be permanent. It's not even glued in. I just have it up there to kind of complete the loop, because I did tie in, and I don't even live in this house yet, I did tie in a garage port basically for this, so I can use the unit in the garage for my car, because this is the garage door right here. My intention is to have plumbing, pardon me, I just got done mowing, as you can see, and my neighbor's mowing right now, but is to send it up right through these joists, and then I already have like a wall heater that's going to be coming out, and have it go right in there. But the OVO, as you can see, I put a muffler on it because I came to the conclusion that I'm not going to be able to exhaust to the outside anyway, so I did want a quieter unit. I ended up going with this model, but now this one's actually going to move to the upstairs, because I'm not going to try and rough in piping up through to my second level. It's pretty much impossible in this house without it looking ugly. So this is going to go upstairs, and I bought the drain vac to be used for the main part of the house. So this is actually going to go and hang where the OVO unit is. So why did I purchase this machine? For a couple reasons. First and foremost, this is the most powerful, like 110 or 120, whatever. I'm not good with electric. I know it's not the 220 volt outlet like a dryer would require. So, dryer would require, rhymes. But, so this is the most powerful central vacuum that can be plugged into a regular 20 amp breaker, or and it only consumes 15 amps of power, but it is a dual motor. So basically what I'm trying to say is this is the most powerful dual motor unit on the market, from what I've seen. People can correct me if I'm wrong, for something that can be plugged in and not have to be on its own designated breaker, and or require a special outlet in any way, shape, or form. So that is the reason that I went with this unit. It was over $1,300, listen to me, over $1,300, brand new, which is territory for the MD M715H. Well, why didn't I buy the MD715H? Couple reasons. I like where my unit is mounted. I like where the OVO is mounted, because I strategically placed it somewhere that I knew would be easy to be able to rough in piping without it hanging low. And by doing so, you can see how high it is up off the wall. It clears the sewer pipe, and it also has plenty of room in the upper area. That wouldn't make any sense to try and pipe in the MD with the way that the outlets work, or the inlets work, and the top empty design. That's one reason. Second reason, because this is more powerful than the MD715H. It's a dual motor. This has 900 air watts, so it is in the dual motor territory in terms of air watts. It has just as many air watts as the most powerful MD unit, whether it be the Silent Master S900R or the MD, the modern day unit, that's also dual motor. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. I mean, I think it might be the M965H. So has the same amount of air watts, and it also has 160 CFM and 160 inches of water lift, which is more powerful than the MD modern day M715H from what I remember. And it's in the same price range. So it's more powerful. It's, like I said, numbers wise, it's pretty much one of the most powerful units, and I don't have to have somebody come in and install special electric. Also, on my OVO, I only have glued, I want to say that all the way over, because this is more than likely, I knew that this would be easy to pipe in with the Drainvac because it has a top entry, but I will say I'm not quite sure about how the different holes in the top work, because it does have a shield or something that I think kind of loops over like an arch. If you see it in the photos, that black arch thing that sits on the top of some of the Drainvac units that are shaped like this usually indicate that it's a dual motor unit. So, I was pretty surprised with what this came with. I'm gonna set my camera down so I can take this out of the box and I can show you everything that it came with. Excuse me. I've got like dirt in my mouth from mowing. This machine is also very heavy. All right. So, this is the unit. This is the Drainvac TURBO. It's a pretty nice looking machine. It's a Think Vacuums model. I did order it from Think Vacuums. Now this does say replace paper bag every 3 months, replace cloth filter every 2 years, run maintenance cloths every 6 months, and motor service required by 2027. And it says to call and blah, blah, blah. So what I find interesting about this machine is, and also sort of confusing, is, first of all, why do these machines almost look like they are made by Think Vacuums? That's what I don't understand. The branding, they indicate that it's a Drainvac TURBO, but they put thinkvacuums.com. I feel like this machine would have said Drainvac TURBO regardless as to whether I bought it directly from Drainvac or not. This does seem added afterward, but it just almost seems like they're kind of advertising it as Drainvac is owned by by Think Vacuums, which I don't believe they are. So it also has like the stereo style quick clip electric things, which I kind of like the fact that they're positioned where they're positioned. I may end up having to extend my plumbing over just a little bit because this is where the dirty air enters the unit, which is not quite square with the front of the machine. But this was what I was kind of talking about. So this says that it came with the instruction book, 15 amp MDA fuse, which I have no idea what that even means, stale air vent, 9-gallon bag, a galvanized pipe 2x3, which I think is on the inside of the machine, tightening clamp, and Quadrex ring, something like that. There's an Audio Protex muffler cloth, and a side and a black exhaust muffler. And that's all inside this bag. So this is the galvanized pipe. Have no idea what that is intended for, but whatever. So we'll open this up. Now, they show this machine, or some of the machines. I think they only show like the PureVac models with a muffler, but they sent me one for free. I didn't pay for that. Maybe it's only on their higher end models. This galvanized pipe here, audio protect. I'm assuming that these are the mufflers, but that's what I was talking about. I don't understand what this is all for. I think this kind of sits on the top somehow like that, but it's not close-ended. So what's the point in having a muffler or a HEPA filter on this unit if it's not like the exhaust air is going to be blowing through the downstairs area. It also came with an outdoor vent, which was kind of nice. Could probably use this if I were to vent it outside, but I don't think I will be. And then it came with those pipe fittings or the clamps, and then the 9-gallon bag, which I actually bought some. And I also bought a, it also came with all this piping inside here. And those bags I bought separately, but they threw it in the box. And then the exhaust filter, which I bought one of the Drainvac 2 or 3s that have the built-in muffler and HEPA filter. So again, like if the machine's gonna exhaust off the side here and there, how does one of those little half dome things work? That's what I'm not getting, but they are different, so maybe they kind of come together as like one, like you kind of stick them together, but there's also this here, so, and the other one doesn't have it. I'm not quite sure. I guess this is going to show you how. I have one of those and one of those. Come on. Okay. Audio Protect filter. So it looks like, or muffler. So it looks like this is confusing. I don't know. It seems like there's 2 exhaust outlets, but one can have a normal muffler on it and the other one can't. Just doesn't make any sense. It's also saying it has to be 2 feet from the ceiling, and 2 feet off the ground. Well, it's probably going to be a little closer than 2 feet from the ceiling, but I'll do my best. Okay, so this, I don't get that. Like, so there's 2 muffler points. So what's the point in having a filter on the side muffler if the other one can't have a filter? Unless you put 2 filters on it, which would look stupid. So it looks like this one is for the top. You would put it like that. And this is, in this, like there's 3 ports. So this is where the dirty air comes in. This is where air comes out. This is where air, or maybe this is, these are just like, okay, I think I understand, but I don't. So this says out. So this could be exhausted air, but I don't think that, I think this is just a cooling vent for like the motors. Maybe it's like that's just to deaden the sound. I think it's just to deaden the sound, because I want to say that, because I believe these are bypass motors, so just to alleviate like some of the sound that the motors are going to make, you can put mufflers on the sides and things. But this is the exhaust for the vacuum. I'm not sure. I don't get it. If somebody could please help me understand, because I thought I saw a video or somebody attaching the exhaust here, but that just wouldn't make sense. You wouldn't be able to put the muffler on the side on this unit. It looks like it really goes here. So, confusing. But that is the Drainvac TURBO. I'm not going to be running it or plugging it in yet. I need to get it on the wall and situated and whatnot first. So, but thank you for watching.